Greenways are built to help protect and enhance an area's natural resources, but they often become well-loved parts of a city's network of trails and parks. Raleigh's Capital Area Greenway Trail connects people to over 100 miles of opportunities to get exercise and enjoy their communities. Producer Derek Long has more about places to go, get out, and be active in our series, The Fitness Files.
Greenways serve the purpose of protection of open space and also serve as a way to introduce recreational opportunities. Specifically, a greenway trail is a 10-foot wide asphalt trail that's used mainly for recreational purposes, biking, hiking, jogging, opportunities for people to get out and enjoy nature.
The Capital Area Greenway system currently encompasses 28 individual trails totaling over 100 miles.
One of our goals of the system is to have an interconnected system that can reach all areas across the city. It also serves as a means of transportation to get from one area of the city to the other, which provides city dwellers and visitors a way to navigate throughout the city of Raleigh.
The longest section is the Neuse River Trail at 28 miles.
It starts at Falls Lake Dam and it continues along the Neuse River to Clayton. The Neuse River Trail also connects to other jurisdictions, including Knightdale and Wake Forest's Greenway system, which adds length to that system and which reaches out to the broader Triangle area. Individual trails within the system have special destinations or unique features within them and connect to various parks within our park system. And the Greenway system does serve as a means of getting to destinations like parks, museum, and cultural resources.
From outlying neighborhoods to the heart of downtown Raleigh. When using the trails, no matter what your mode of transportation, remember basic trail etiquette.
Staying on the right and letting people pass on the left and giving a warning that you are coming up behind users to let them know that you'll be passing. That is a common issue that we have in user conflicts on the Greenway. So we do encourage to give an audible sound when passing and to always stay on the right side of the trail.
Trail volunteers, as well as Raleigh Police, patrol the trails, and the city maintenance staff strive to keep them safe and user-friendly for everyone.
We always encourage people to use the buddy system when using the trail, and just use common sense.
More and more communities have found that developing greenway systems just makes good sense.
I think there's an economic benefit for having greenways. People want to relocate to where there's opportunities such as parks and greenways. So there's an economic component to cities and towns for providing that amenity. Because of our interconnection of trails and reaching out to various parts of the city, people have access right from their front doorsteps to get onto a trail and to be able to get on that trail and walk or ride a bike, jog for long distances. If you're not interested in long distance, there's opportunity just to get out for a short walk in the evening or the morning. Greenways are a great opportunity to get people out into nature and active. People seem to be happier when they're out in nature or out in that kind of environment. Companies and people are looking to relocate to areas such as Raleigh that have this extensive park and greenway system because of the multiple benefits and quality of life that it provides. And they're free.
Happy trails.
Learn more about the Capital Area Greenways at the Raleigh Parks and Recreation Department at 22 West Hargett Street in Raleigh. Give them a call at 919-996-4115 or go online to raleighnc.gov. And for more about healthy living and fitness, go to The Fitness Files at fitness.unctv.org.